Boom! Back again. Race number 3 of the SRX subscriber series. As here are the points after what I kept calling Stafford by accident after South Boston. Here are the points as Matt Sisler leads over Yusuf Kalamadine by 5 points. Paul Tracy, who won South Boston, is third. Greg Biffle is fourth. Jaylen Waddle fifth. Milkman in sixth. Michael Waltrip seventh. Bobby Santos in third and eighth. Chase Elliott ninth. Bill Elliott 10th. Helio Castroneves in 11th. Mateo Martinez in 12th. Andres Hallett Jr. in 13th. Tony Stewart in 14th. Marco Andretti 15th. It's Just Elite in 16th. And Toby Phelps 17th. As here we go, as we are racing at Eldora, the first dirt track of, I believe, 2 I have on the schedule for this SRX series, as 50 laps, say like South Boston, stage will end at lap 20. 105% difficulty, as again I'll be using spectator cam. But here we go for qualifying. Yes, drivers get to your cars and put out a qualifying lap. 2, actually. So, last race, pretty good. Pretty good racing. As Paul Tracy won ahead of Jaylen Waddle. Spoiler. As Yusuf Kalamadine, who signed up for the series, finished 5th, I believe. Pretty good debut for him, as after the first lap, Helio Castroneves has got pole position. And let's see who is going to get pole after the second lap. Chase Elliott will get pole, as Andres Hallett Jr. will get second. Bobby Santos third, fourth. Jaylen Waddle. No, Bobby Santos is third. Jaylen Waddle 4th. Yusuf Kalamadine is 5th. Paul Tracy 6th. Bill Elliott 7th. Toby Phelps 8th. He only has 5 points this season, I believe. He needs something to go right for. Elite is 9th. Mateo Martinez 10th. Tony Stewart 11th. Marco Andretti 12th. Helio Castroneves in 13th. Milkman 14th. Greg Biffle 15th. Michael Waltrip 16th. Matt Sisler in 17th. That was really smooth. I don't know why. Smooth? I don't know why it was smooth, but Chase Elliott, first pole on the season. Here we go, as we are getting ready to go. Pace car about to pull off. There he goes, pulls it down to the pit lane. It's a very sharp pit lane. Here we go, Chase Elliott, Andres Hallett Jr. on the front row, and we are green here at Eldora. Chase Elliott with the early lead as Bobby Santos the third into second, as Yusuf Kalamadine gonna take it to the inside of Bobby Santos the third. As we see 3 wide here in the background. Already 3 wide with Matt Sisler, Marco Andretti, and Mateo Martinez. As Elite's already to the inside of Bill Elliott, he's going up for 4th. As Chase Elliott pulled out to a bit of a lead, as Elite's going to go for 3rd right away. Andres Hallett Jr. started 2nd. Dropped back a bit, but he's trying to pass Bobby Santos to 3rd right now, as Elite's going to get to the back of Yusuf Kalamadine. As Chase Elliott continues to pull away, as Yusuf almost was to the outside of Elite. As here we go, side by side, as Matt Sisler trying to get to the inside of Paul Tracy. Last race's winner, as Milkman gets to the inside of Jaylen Waddle. As we see Marco Andretti, who had a terrible race at South Boston. As Tony Stewart, he hasn't had a great season. He's been kind of at the back lately. Mateo Martinez trying to get to the inside of Milkman as he's going to get there as Toby Phelps is trying to move his way up. He's to the inside of Michael Waltrip. Milkman stuck behind Paul Tracy as now they're going to go 3-1 with Milkman, Marco Andretti, and Tony Stewart as Jalen Waddle in the back. 3-1. It seems like this bottom lane is the lane you want to be in whenever you're attempting a pass. As we see Greg Biffle to the inside of Andres Helen Jr. as Elite gets by Yusuf Calamity. Chase Elliott with what looks to be over a whole second lead, and he does. He has a 1.25 second lead over Elite. Helio Castro-Neves in 4th. Greg Biffle in 5th. Matt Sisler from starting dead last is running what looks to be about 7th, 8th place, as we will see on the ticker at the top of it. As, yeah, he's running 7th place, so he's gained 10 spots since the beginning of this race. Toby Phelps is right behind him. As we see, Milkman is in the back. He had a great race at Five Flags Speedway and terrible race at South Boston. Now it continues into Eldora. As we see here, Andres Hella Jr. to the inside, Greg Biffle, as Toby Phelps is going to go to the inside of Matt Sisler. But Chase Elliott, domination as we are here on lap 13. He just pulled away. He got pole position and he just did not look back. As Yusuf Calamity looks to try to get to the inside of Elite. As Toby Phelps gets around Matt Sisler. Bill Elliott to the inside of Marco Andretti as the last point is so far going to Marco Andretti as Milkman attempts to crawl his way back into point. As we hear on lap 15, the laps on the ticker are a bit delayed, but currently lap 16. As I will get that command ready. Now we're here on to lap 17, as Yusuf looks to try and get to the inside of Elite. Elite hasn't had the greatest start to the season, but there's still, this is only race 3 of 8, so there's still anything could happen, as we are here on lap number 18 of 50. Chase Elliott dominating the stage as we see Tony Stewart just takes, I believe that's the final point. Here we are on lap number 19 of 50. The yellow flag will be called out down the back straightaway. As here we go, final lap of the stage. Chase Elliott, domination. As the yellow will be called out right now. As Helio Castro-Neves is going to steal 3rd place from Yusuf Calamity. Matt Sisler to the inside of Michael Waltrip. He's going to clear it. As there is a vacuum running in the background, just ignore it. And Milkman barely passes Jalen Waddle. Damn, what a stage. As here we go. Here we go. There's the end of the stage. Chase Elliott wins. Elite gets 2nd. Helio Castro-Neves 3rd. Yusuf Calamity 4th. Toby Phelps 5th. Andres Helen Jr. 6th. Greg Biffle 7th. Matt Sisler 8th. Michael Waltrip 9th. Marco Andretti right at the top 10. Bobby Santos the 3rd gets 11th. And Tony Stewart gets the last stage point. As Chase Elliott dominated stage 1. Got pole position and just pulled away. As I won't talk through these caution laps as I will cut to the green flag. Here we go as we are getting ready to go back. Green flag racing for the rest of this Eldora race. Who is going to win? Seems like Chase Elliott is one of the clear favorites here. But here we go. Back green here at Eldora as Chase Elliott gets a pretty good jump over Elite. As right away we see Greg Biffle to the inside of Andres Hallett Jr. and Paul Tracy to the inside of Bill Elliott. Bobby Santos to the inside of Marco Andretti. As Helio Castroneves gets by Elite. And Yusuf looked to take the opportunity to get to the inside of Elite and did not get there. As Chase Elliott hasn't pulled out to a lead yet, as Toby Phelps here running top 5, and this is what he needs if he wants to get out of last place in the points. As we see here, Elite, Yusuf, Toby Phelps, the top 3 who have signed up for this series, as we see Matt Sisler just behind them. And we see 3 wide with Milkman, Tony Stewart, and Andres Helen Jr. 3 wide again with Andres Helen Jr., Marco Andretti, and Jalen Waddle. But Helio trying to run down Chase Elliott. And Matt Sisler trying to run down Toby Phelps to get inside top 5 for the first time after starting dead last. As Helio Castroneves going possibly for the lead on Chase Elliott, he's right behind him. Elite has pulled a gap on Yusuf, and Yusuf has pulled a gap on Toby Phelps. Matt Sisler has closed in on Toby Phelps. But you see here, it's 2, and then there's a gap, and then there's 2, and then there's a gap, and then there's 2. Actually, Yusuf has caught up to Elite to the inside. Not quite there. But it seems like Yusuf is finding the line to try and get to the inside of Elite, and he ain't going to send it as there he is to the inside. And Yusuf is going to battle for 3rd. Elite's going to fight back, but that inside is just overpowered here at Eldora. That's the only way passes are getting done, is on that inside lane. As Helio trying to still run down Chase Elliott with 16 laps to go. Had to do math there. As Elite, that's not Elite, that's Bobby Santos the 3rd, get passed by Michael Waltrip. As you see here, battles in the back as Tony Stewart is in last place as Helio Castroneves trying to get to the inside of Chase Elliott. And is he going to get there? He is going to get there. He's to the inside of Chase Elliott. As here we go. 14 laps to go, actually. As Helio Castroneves gets cleared of Chase Elliott. He's your new leader for the first time this race. As Yusuf gets in front of Elite, and Elite is getting run down by Toby Phelps, aka Chris Danger, one of my subscribers. That's just look to the back of him. There was 4 subscribers here, running 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. This is what we like to see. But we would like to see at least one of them leading the race. We see here everyone start to single file out as Chase Elliott try to get back to the lead possibly. That seems to be the only battle. He's to the inside of Helio Castroneves. Is he going to get there? He is. Is he going to take the lead now? Helio trying to fight back on that outside lane. And it doesn't seem like he's going to do anything as Chase Elliott going to take the lead. For the second time this race has Matt Sisler to the inside of Toby Phelps. That inside lane, Matt Sisler is just going to get it. There's no chance of fighting. Toby Phelps looks like he realizes that and just leaves him go. As Matt Milkman to the inside of Mateo Martinez. The right behind them is Bill Elliott, who looked like he was going to have a great chance at Five Flags Speedway. But he won the stage and just fell back and didn't really recover after that. As Chase Elliott leading here with less than 10 laps to go as Elite's going to try to get to the inside of Yusuf Kalamidin. Matt Sisler just ahead of Toby Phelps. Toby Phelps is going to try and get back to the inside of Matt Sisler, trying to take back his 5th place. And he's going to get to the inside, and you might as well just back out there, Mr. Matt Sisler, because you ain't fighting that. 5 laps to go, coming to 4 laps to go. Elites to the inside of Yusuf Calamity. And he's going to get it to 3rd place. As Toby Phelps is going to try and get to the inside of Yusuf Calamity. It doesn't feel like he's going to quite get there. As Chase Elliott still leads over Helio Castroneves. He's had a bounce back these last race at South Boston and this race. As Toby Phelps to the inside of Yusuf Calamity. Not quite. Is he going to send it into turn 1? He is. To the inside. Toby Phelps is going to move up into 3rd place. There's no fight in that, Yusuf. Just back out. As Elite looks to have gotten a gap as Helio. Last lap pass into turn 1 on the final lap. Helio Castroneves is going to steal the win over Chase Elliott. What a race. Chase Elliott getting 2nd, Elite 3rd, Toby Phelps 4th, Yusuf Calamity 5th, Sisler 6th, Greg Miffle 7th, Michael Waltrip 8th, Bobby Santos 3rd and 9th, Jalen Waddle 10th, Milkman 11th, Marco Andretti 12th, Bill Elliott 13th, Mateo Martinez 14th, we got Paul Tracy in 15th, Tony Stewart in 16th, and Andres Hallett Jr. after starting 2nd place finishes dead last. But we will go back and watch that last lap pass. Insane by Helio Castroneves. Actually, he was side by side before even the final lap. He sent it into turn number 3 there. This was 2 laps to go. Right behind Chase Elliott. Helio got to the back of him and just sent it to turn number 3. Off of turn 4, they are side by side. And Helio takes the lead. And just passes him off turn 2. Chase Elliott too far back to then send it back up the inside of Helio. As wow, what a race. Bunch of passing. I just see here official results as I did go through them. There is official results. But wow. Wow. Insane. That was a really good race. But, Helio Castroneves eked out a win at Eldora Speedway. There's your race standings. Heartache for 00, number 00. Andres Hallett Jr. loses 50 positions en route to a 17th place finish. Yeah, terrible. Terrible, but, you know, gotta have those. But thank you guys for watching. Next race, I'm not even sure what the next race is. You're going to find out. So, but thank you guys for watching. And I will see you for the next one. Boom.